Mildred Webb, a trainee at the Naval Air Base, is learning to operate a cutting machine in the assembly and repair department.
Bowen and Olson, a riveter and her supervisor, in the assembly and repair department at the Naval Air Base, at Corpus Christi, Texas.
Lorena Craig is a cowler under civil service at the Naval Air Base. Oida Peaks, riveting as part of her training to become a mechanic in the assembly and repair department. Mrs. Cora Ann Bowen, seen here on the left, works as a cowler at the Naval Air Base. Mrs. Eloise J. Ellis is a senior supervisor in the assembly and repairs department. Bowen, a riveter, and Olson, her supervisor in the assembly and repair department. Mary Louise Steppen, 21, used to be a waitress, but now she is working on transport parts in the hand mill at Consolidated Aircraft Corporation, Fort Worth, Texas. A lathe operator machining parts for transport planes at the Consolidated Aircraft Corporation plant. Drilling a wing bulkhead for a transport plane at the Consolidated Aircraft Corporation plant. Anola O'Connell, age 32, widow and mother of one child. She is the only woman welder at Heil & Co. A clerk in one of the stock rooms of North American Aviation Incorporated, checking to see if the proper numbers of parts were received and placed in the proper bin. A welcome break for a hardworking assembly worker at the Long Beach plant of the Douglas Aircraft Company. A noontime rest for a full-fledged assembly worker at the Long Beach plant of the Douglas Aircraft Company. Nacelle parts for a heavy bomber form the background. Girl inspectors at the Long Beach plant make a careful check of center wings for C-47 transport planes. Lunchtime brings a few minutes of rest for these women workers of the assembly line. Sandbags for protection against air raid form the background. A female riveting machine operator joins sections of wing ribs to reinforce the inner wing assemblies of B-17F heavy bombers, better known as the Flying Fortress. Women workers install fixtures and assemblies to a tail fuselage section of a B-17 bomber at the Douglas Aircraft Company plant, Long Beach, California. Men and women make efficient operating teams on riveting and other jobs.
A woman at work on a motor.
Two assembly line workers enjoy a well-earned lunch period. Nacelle parts of a heavy bomber form the background. A girl worker at lunch also enjoys soaking up the California sunshine. An assembly worker relaxes during her lunch hour. Nacelle parts for a heavy bomber form the background. A woman machinist at the Douglas Aircraft Company, Long Beach, California. Women are trained to do precise and vital engine installation detail in Douglas Aircraft Company plants. Women at work on C-47 heavy transport plane for the carrying of troops and cargo. This woman worker at Vultee, Nashville, is shown making final adjustments in the wheel well of an inner wing before the installation of the landing gear. This and the following picture show women using hand drills as they work on a Vengeance dive bomber at Vultee, Nashville in Tennessee.